I think a lot of it has to do with they want to destroy this country, and the way they do it is they bankrupt us and deflate all our currency, and then we're a Marxist country. You think, well, Burchett, why those guys? Well, they're the ones that'll be in charge.
My voice will get louder and stronger, and my leadership will be celebrated around the world as it has been.
And you can take that crap and blow it out your ass. And for good measure, sit on this.
The page is black, the page is white. Together we learn to
When state officials tried to investigate, when the Minnesota Department of Education tried to slow down these suspicious reimbursements, what happened? The nonprofits sued them for racial discrimination. They weaponized race to shut down oversight. And it worked.
Yes, thank you. So the people that were doing the threatening were the supervisors and directors within the state agencies.
So state employees were physically threatening whistleblowers.
People who are not a minority are like put at a higher privilege. I'm still below the privilege in a way.
I'm assuming you mean white privilege, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I want to go back because earlier with Mr. Gill, you said that they overlooked the fraud. I think it's worse than that. I think they helped it along. I'm going to go to this meeting that took place, or actually I want to go to March 30th, 2021. Is it true back in March of 2021, the Minnesota Department of Education suspended payments to Feeding Our Future, that program? Is that right?
I believe that's correct.
And then a month later, they resumed payments.
That's correct.
What caused them to change their mind?
In my opinion, what caused them to change their mind was pushback from their constituency within the Somali community who accused the state agencies of being racist.
But what caused them to stop it in the first place? Was it?
Should Somalians in Minnesota be required to speak English, their citizens? Yes or no? Should they be required to speak English if they're American citizens?
I think that question is really inappropriate.
All this fraud going on, money going out, and they play the race card. Now, it was when I talked about not just overlooking it, there was a meeting that took place between the Attorney General and affiliates of Feeding Our Future. Is that right?
That is correct.
So if you commit fraud in this country and you are here from Somalia, you don't believe they should be denaturalized and deported. How much fraud would it take for you to want to denaturalize and deport someone who committed fraud in this country? How much?
Again,
$1 billion, $9 billion, $19 billion? What would it take for you?
But what caused them to stop it in the first place? Was it whistleblowers coming forward? Was it like this something's not right here? What happened?
Apologize for the misunderstanding. The reason they stopped the funds in the first place is because they had credible allegations that there was fraud taking place.
From whistleblowers and others.
Correct.
And just they're doing their job looking, this doesn't make sense. We got all these programs, no one's getting fed, and yet money's going out the door like crazy. So they suspended it. And then they started it back up, right? Was there any threat of a lawsuit from the Somali community and folks affiliated with Feeding Our Future?
Mr. Jordan, there was more than a threat. They actually did.
They did? And what was the alleged claim in that lawsuit?
That they were victims of racial discrimination.
Oh, they played the race card, huh? All this fraud going on, money going out, and they played the race card.
This is the environment that allowed fraud to explode. An environment where political correctness mattered more than protecting taxpayer dollars. An environment where asking questions meant you were automatically labeled as discriminatory. But it gets worse.
Right, and the ones that committed fraud, the question was, if you understand English, should be those who committed fraud, should they be denaturalized and deported? The Somalians who are here, the ones that can't speak English.
Yeah, so under U.S. law...
Okay, my next question for you
can I please finish the question?
No, you can't because you're not answering the question. My next question is yes or no.
Wasn't just overlooking the fraud. They were actively trying to make sure this program continued, and then they benefited from that politically with contributions to their campaign, all in this same year, all in 2021, when this was all coming to a head. Is that accurate?
This is yes or no?
That is my understanding.
If you marry your brother and you commit immigration fraud, should you be denaturalized and deported? if you commit immigration fraud? Yes or no?
Again, that question seems really inappropriate. And if I can get back to your question.
Well, you can't answer my question.
And this fraud is much bigger than this, because as I look, it is just about, it's like 6 different federal agencies.
Okay. Were any of these people brought to justice, or this is just the way they deal with things in Minnesota?
You know, it's an interesting thing within the Walz administration. Those people were promoted.
He just defines evil.
Ms. Rarick, excuse me, I'll give you the last word.
Thank you. So I've been there since 2013, and I have been yelled at by Democrats over and over again throughout our time there to say that there is no fraud, this is just made up.
Yeah, this is the template. You see this all the time. The left will tell a lie. We're feeding kids when they're not, when they're just shaking down the taxpayer. The left will tell a lie. The media will report the lie or not report when the truth comes out. And then when you tell the truth, they call you a racist. It's as old as time. We see it all the time. This is so wrong. God bless you all for coming forward and getting the facts to the people in Minnesota, and more importantly, to the people of this great country. I yield back.
You name one significant contribution to Minnesota from a Somali immigrant who can't speak English. And this is a cover-up. I mean, the very definition of cover-up.
Hey, look at that, Twin Cities. It's the IDS building, the big glass one. Tallest skyscraper in the Midwest after the Sears in Chicago, or John Hancock building, whatever. You never been to Minneapolis?
Nope. Whenever I go across the country and people find out I'm from Minnesota, they're like, ugh,